All 17 of those candidates need a win in Iowa or New Hampshire. And many of them are making a calculation. I'm going all in Iowa, I'm going all in New Hampshire. If you get to South Carolina, and that's your Hail Mary moment, or if you get into the SEC primary or Florida, so, I mean, some of these candidates really have to go all in, and I think some of them are going all in Iowa. Bobby Jindal's an example. My friend Rick Perry and others. Huckabee, I think, wants to redo the '08 magic that he experienced. And so, I mean, I think no matter how this debate, the ground game in Iowa is still going to be the same. You're still trying to organize and get people to the polls. One of the interesting candidates that I think was sort of in the middle, but really did not do anything to hurt himself, but I thought just looked good, was Marco Rubio. I thought he just, he's young. He's a fresh face, and I think he and Scott Walker, that people don't have a lot of experience with, I think they're looking at them because they just want something new.
Yeah, I think Marco Rubio had a really strong start in this debate, where he really framed the debate the way he wanted to about the future versus the past, and how him versus Hillary Clinton is by far the strongest matchup the Republicans could have. That was very effective for him.
But I think he's the guy who has to, he's fighting on no turf right now. And so he's a national candidate, like I think the polls and these debates want and demand, but he's a guy who has to say where's he going to draw the line in the sand and say I'm going to win? Right. Is that Iowa? Is that New Hampshire? Right. And I think he's struggling in both, and so he has to pick one or the other. He has to commit to trying to win one of these early states.
They're really playing two different kind of games. They're playing this national game to try to get into this debate stage. At the same time,
and to raise money.
Yeah, and but at the same time, they've got to win in Iowa, New Hampshire, as Matt says. In order to do that, you have to organize. You have to convert this attention into organizational prowess in Iowa, and a number of them are not doing that, Rubio being one.
So which one of...
Well, Rick Perry had a South Carolina firewall in 2012, and he didn't get there. And that's why Matt's point is really spot on. You have to do well in either Iowa or New Hampshire. You can't say the third state is my firewall, because we've seen time and time again, you got to get there for that to matter.